There is, of course, beheading. If you cut off a Wendigo's head, it supposedly should die. Now, this does not apply to other limbs. If you cut off a Wendigo's legs, for example, there's a story in which a Wendigo kidnaps a young boy, and then the boy's parents, and this is all Native Americans, the boy's parents and some other men from the tribe go to find him, and they find the Wendigo, and they cut off the Wendigo's legs, and then they go back to check and see if the Wendigo is dead a few days later, and they find him sucking the marrow from his own legs, which is just nasty. So, dismemberment, cutting off the limbs and the head, and then burning them. If you were to soak a Wendigo in gasoline and then light it on fire, that would work. There are some legends that suggest that white ash, much like with skinwalkers, will kill them. So a bullet coated in white ash or a knife coated in white ash. Some suggest that you have to burn the original clothes the Wendigo was wearing when it underwent its transformation. Some suggest that a red-hot blade will kill one. But the one thing that seems to be consistent here is fire. If you burn it, it will die. And in the versions of the story where the Wendigo is not a corporeal being or an illness or a curse, but rather a demon that possesses somebody and uses their body, in those circumstances, fire won't necessarily kill the spirit, but it will destroy the body and force the Wendigo to move on. The Wendigo demon, the spirit, forces it to move on and then inhabit somebody else's body. So it definitely doesn't solve the problem in that case, but it does push it on into the future a little bit. From a psychological standpoint, there actually is an illness called Wendigo psychosis, where people believe that they need to eat human flesh. This does often set in after circumstances of forced cannibalism occurring, wherein you're in a situation like that, you plane crash and you have to eat other people to survive, avalanche, blizzard, something like that. And it has been recorded numerous times since the 1600s. But it's possible that this is a separate event that simply was named after something else. But it could also be, it is a possibility that the Wendigo does not exist and that this is, in fact, a real psychological disorder. But with all of the stuff that I've looked into with the uncanny valley and the fact that humans species-wide have a very strong reaction to things that look near human but aren't human, I'm compelled to believe that we have an instinctive fear of something that was similar to us, but not us. Something that was something we really had a reason to be scared of. Not other tribes of humans, not corpses, but something that hunted us. At very specifically the mountain ranges as well as large forests. So I say it again, many, many, many national parks would be the ideal place for a Wendigo to live and to hunt. It is likely that they live underground in caves or mines, and they seem to hunt above ground, often in broad daylight. This is not like a vampire where they have to be underground or inside at night. People will disappear from hiking and hunting and camping groups in the middle of the day with no explanation whatsoever. So it seems like whatever this thing is that's taking people, if it is a Wendigo, that would make a lot of sense.